Hello everyone, welcome to Gweaklescon Hangout number 3. Um, I am just setting everything up, waiting for people to get here, making sure I pop out the live chat, check my control room, and everything is good. Hello everyone. Hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, good. So we have that there. I have this, and I have my that. Yes. So if you guys are just coming in and you didn't hear, if you weren't here earlier, today is National Doggies Day, and because of that, and because I haven't yet, tonight for the second part of the stream, which will be probably another hour or so, I am going to be drawing my doggie, Kirby, who's passed out right now because he played with my daddy's dog. How's my dinner? My dinner was delicious. Thank you. And I am all ready to go for this stream because I was passing out in the car on the way from Dad's house. Hey, Mandy, I am doing great. Really excited to hang out with you guys and draw. How are you guys doing? Are you guys going to draw with me? If you guys are drawing, please share your work in the hashtag Gweaklescon, and you can do that in Instagram and Twitter will be the ones I think that I will be checking. But you don't have to draw, but I encourage you to. I am going to draw in lieu of National Doggies Day, but I say draw your favorite pet or your ideal pet or a pet you had or a pet you wish to later. You'll probably play it later, but you're making dinner at the moment. Ooh, delicious. I should have probably eaten dinner, but I had that ginormous Dunkin' Donuts instead. But it's what's keeping me going. So as usual, I will provide you guys a link to the Hangout if anybody would like to come and hang out as if you are approaching my table. Yes, ooh, what are you making for dinner? I didn't ask because I didn't want to get hungry, but I'm providing the Google Hangouts link. If you're going to join and talk and interact, please make sure you have headphones so that there is no echo. Please make sure there are no obscenities, and you keep everything to either the group chat from Google Hangouts or the chat that is live on YouTube so I can answer everyone's questions. The puns? What the puns? What puns? Who's making puns? Oh, anyways. So yeah, if anybody would like to join, go ahead. I'll wait for you guys to join now. But I'm really stoked with the reception of this so far, and I've had a whole lot of fun talking and interacting with you guys. And I'm going to do one more stream tomorrow, which will probably be mid-afternoon because I'm going to go visit my grandfather who has, you're going to be on a different account. That's fine. No worries. He just recovered from another little bout of cancer. My grandfather is legendary, and he has had every single kind of cancer ever, but this one was really kicking his booty. And yeah, so I'll be visiting him tomorrow in the morning and probably the afternoon. So about mid-afternoon, we'll do our last stream. And for those of you who don't know, some people were asking because I've been saying that my prints and everything that I'm selling is available at my store at Cont prices. And what I mean is, as if you guys had paid the money to get into a convention and you were buying them from my table, artists will sell their pieces cheaper because you're meeting them in person. And you know, there's no shipping and what have you. Obviously, I still have to charge you for shipping. But more or less all the prints in my shop are $5. My pens are $8. And then I have my stickers for sale. And then if you guys spend $10 or more, I'll just give you a sticker because I love you. But thank you to everyone who has bought something thus far. If you haven't seen my store yet or any of the goodies in there, I just put a link in there for you if you would like. And then, yes, okay, I think that gets all the basics out of the way. But basically, con prices is like lowered. So like in the store, normally, typically 5x7s, artists will sell them for, oh, there's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Typically, they will be selling them for $10. Or an 8x10 will be selling for like $20. So, yeah, that's what I mean by con prices. I mean, like, as if we lower them because you already paid in to get into the convention, and it's just cool. It's a nicer thing to do. But yeah, that's what I mean by that, in case there was any confusion regarding what I was talking about for con prices. It's low, it's cheap, it's for you guys. And I made special new pieces just for this live stream. Not live stream, just for the convention. So I'm pretty excited. But anyways, I'm gonna start drawing. If you guys have any questions, I will be checking the chats. Share your pieces of what you're drawing, and talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to be talking, but I'm going to switch the camera right now. Let's see. I can do this. I can totally do this. Oh, here we go. Ba-bum. Let's make sure that switched. Did that switch over for everyone just fine? Are we good? Can you see my sketch bezel? Woohoo! Oh man, it's upside down. Let me see if I can get this at a better angle for you dudes. Don't worry, I will fix this. Wow. Trying to make it so it's not in the way of so much stuff. My goodness. So it's not in the way of me trying to access the stream. Sorry if I gave everyone vertigo there. And also, you know, able for you guys to see adequately. So I'm gonna move my stuff. And then hopefully, yay, you guys can see what I'm sketching. And I'm gonna sketch Kirby for National Dog Day, yay. I'm gonna use my Prismacolor Colorase colored pencil, and I'm gonna use it in violet because Kirby is a silver dapple dachshund, and he is mostly black and gray and brown. And this is my pink poop eraser from blippo.com, in case anyone was wondering where they might acquire such an eraser. Yes, but it is like the favorite thing I've ever purchased, ever. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, ba-doop. How's everyone's weekend going? What's everyone been up to? Let's see. This is not as sharp as I want it to be. Haha, cool. Now I'm going to get a little reference picture of Kerbalurb. I only have 800 pictures. You want to see the funniest picture ever? Happiness. Happiness. Okay, sorry. You're going to Comic-Con. I'm totally jealous. That's why I'm doing this, because I can't. Oh my goodness. Have tons of fun for everyone who can't go. do all the things. Sorry, I'm looking for a reference picture of Kirby right now that I want to use. All right. I think I have it. I think so. Anyways. Oh, I can't pick. He's too cute all the time. What else is everyone doing? Hello, everyone who's just joining us. I'm getting ready to start drawing Kirby for National Dog Day. If you guys would like to draw with us, please share what you're drawing in the hashtag Gweaklescon. And at the end of the stream, we're going to go over it. And yeah, check out everybody's art. So my little reference of Kirby too. Yeah, it's National Dogs Day. Have you gotten all the way through the Crash Bandicoot release game? No, and I'm really mad because I haven't had the time. I just want to sit there and I just want to play Crash Bandicoot, but I can't. And I'm just really upset about it. But I will. I'll probably, I don't really have any time off from work or much time off. You have to like accrue it over time. I wonder if I want to do a portrait or if I want to do a little bit of a little, let's do something cute. Let's make him be fetching his ball. Shoo. Okay. Sorry, everything I do is light and scribbles. But no, I would love to beat the Crash game and obviously all the other ones. But whenever I get free time, I'm just more or less, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to play Overwatch because there's an event going on or what have you. It's Overwatch, blame Overwatch. But it's easier to turn off a game of Overwatch than it is to turn off a game of Crash Bandicoot because then I'll be like one more level. But I definitely want to like dedicate time because as of recently, after this event, I'll probably take a little break from Overwatch and probably get back into Crash Bandicoot. And because I was wondering too if I should, you know, keep making videos for the channel on it, but I keep also realizing that I need to make more art for the channel. Like I'm looking at my videos and I'm like, crap, I really don't have a whole lot of art content. And that's going to be my main focus, is adding just a whole bunch of art videos to the channel. Maybe not so much like challenges, but like figuring out like just pieces to make. God, you guys can't see that? Fudge nuggets. Is all these lights I have on? I'm trying to make it nice so everyone can see and I'm just hurting it. There we go. Maybe it's the angle that this sucker is. This is the weirdest webcam ever. Hi, Mandy. I hear you. I hear you trying to make communications. All right. There we go. Hi. All right. I am doodling Kirby. I'm just making light strokes right now. And anyone else can follow that link and join us and talk if you want. Now the whole time I'm just going to think about playing that Crash game. But yeah, I'll definitely finish it. And there's a bunch of other games too that I need to get on to playing because I have Bloodborne and then I also have Fallout, but my friends are like telling me like don't do Fallout because you won't want to do anything else. It'll probably take over my life, probably like Dragon Age does when that comes out. So I'll have to like make bargains with myself, be like, okay, you can do this art, and then you can, well, don't be sorry. And then you can play the video game. That's what I had to do for like BioShock Infinite. And Dragon Age as well. He's racing. I'll make little grass things coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna change his pose a little bit. So maybe I'll bring, starting with, just general shapes. This, his body, which is perfect. This thing coming out. Perspective, man. Perspective's crazy. Yeah, his little feetie. And he's zooming. Little feeties are off the ground. And then these we're gonna fix. Because I miss it so much, I'm gonna watercolor this. What is my favorite breed of dog? Gosh, that is so hard. I grew up primarily with Rottweilers, and then I had a golden retriever who was my absolute best friend. And then obviously Phoebe is the love of my life. And I love Kirby too. So that's really hard to say. I love most dogs in general. This is going to sound weird, but the only kind of dogs I don't like are the ones with mustaches because it freaks me out. But anyways, my favorite breed is probably going to have to be either the Goldens or the Rottweilers or the Dachshunds. I mean, I have Dachshunds on my credit card. I can't really say that they're not one of my faves. You reloaded your mic. No problem, Andy. Feel free to chime in and speak whenever you want. Sorry, I can't pick one breed. I just love dogs so much. So I can't. But probably anything in like the lab or retriever. Yeah, dogs are life. Anything in the Labrador or retriever section, they're my favorite because they're just loyal, loving dogs, and like that's all they care about, like they just want to be in your company. And it's kind of the same with the Dachshunds too. And Kirby is actually the happiest dog I've ever had. And I've had a lot of dogs. Not that Phoebe wasn't necessarily happy, just like he's just like nothing phases him, He's just a real nice breath of fresh air and like exactly what I needed, and just a very happy, loving boy. And then let's see. I just got here in the freest thing and here's Mustache Dog. Yes, Mustache Dog. That is the drawing, the drawing critique for today. Everybody draw your mustache dog. You must draw your dog, but with a mustache. Let's see. I took like 5 years to answer that question because dogs are love, dogs are life. I think a CD should be maybe going out together because he kind of runs like a pew after his ball. But yeah, any kind of Labrador, and then Rottweilers, I know they have a bad rep, but it's completely misfounded. I've been with Rottweilers my entire life as a child, and they are very loyal and very good dogs. And they've never harmed me. They've protected me and have loved me, and it just sucks that they have that awful reputation, kind of like pit bulls do as well. But yeah. Let's see. I'm here. It's okay. I can't choose a dog breed either. Is there a type of art supply I've never tried but want to try? Yeah. I actually just got, well, not just. I bought this a while ago with every intention. Where'd I put it? That's great. Probably lost it already. That's just flipping awesome. I do that. I buy my art supplies and then I clean my room or I don't clean my room and then things go missing. But I bought some Dr. Martin's ink because I learned that that's how Jock Cooper does a lot of her watercolors. Is she'll lay down a wash of the light, of the ink, and then she'll paint with her watercolors or acrylics over it. So that way she's not worrying about, she's not worrying about tones. At that point, she's just worrying about hues. And I would like to try like light washes of grayscale too. And I got the ink. I just haven't had the opportunity to make something to practice with. So yeah, boom. But that's one thing that I've wanted to do, and I want to try it and see if it works with the watercolors and the Copics. I like Huskies too. Huskies are awesome. Hey, Tori! Oh my gosh! Roxy. Oh, we had a Labrador named Roxy one time. Just she was so sweet and happy. Let's see. Australian Shepherds. Australian Shepherds are really cute. But a lot of people say like mixed things about them. Is it true that they're like really hyper and difficult to train, or is that not always the case? Because I heard that they were really hyper and such, but I've seen some completely well-behaved ones, and such. So it could just obviously be a sense of like whoever the owner is, and yeah. Let's see. Loud gas dogs. Well, I wanted to try that too. Definitely make sure to do a video on them. Yeah, when I become comfortable with them and not a mess, and I know that for sure I can make something work, I'll make a video. But I definitely want to try them out, and I'll show you guys, my process. I've been meaning to do like a favorite supplies video recently, but again, been prepping for this instead. So these are just a couple of videos that I'll come out with soon, like my favorite supplies. And those are hard to do also because that's constantly changing. It's like an Instagram filter. Oh, my frickin' webcam. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I'm trying to draw my dog's floofiness, but it's hard. Yeah, just try and start with like the basic shapes of like the floof and then add in the little baby hairs later. I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, a Pomeranian / American Eskimo, and a Shih Tzu / Yorkie mustache dog. Sorry. Well, those all actually sound super cute, even if they have a mustache. I would love to have like a husky too. Like I love little dogs, but having a big dog, I think, because the bigger the dog, the more, you could just love on them. All right. And obviously I'm stylizing this quite a bit because doggy's eyes are not that big, but I'm going to stylize this. So that's what's going to happen. And these are his little brows. Oh, that looks angry. Happy brows. How you doing over there, Mandy? Then the ball will be larger. He loves playing ball, like whether it be like a baseball or something that he's torn apart. Actually, I should not make that so correct. There we go. Better. Haha. My dog's a pug and she's always so derpy. I actually really like how derpy pugs are. and any kind of dog that are kind of like them. Like my friend has a French bulldog. She's like a total meatball. My grandma has an English bulldog, and she's a meatball too. And I just have a hard time not loving that. I don't know where this red light is coming from. I don't know what the deal is with this webcam, but I'll definitely have to invest money in getting a different one. The eyebrow marks. Yeah, he's got himself some cute eyebrows. Check out those brows, ladies. Cutie patootie. My family has a Rottweiler and she's adorable, but I would love a German Shepherd. Yeah, German Shepherds are awesome. My dad actually just got, because unfortunately when Phoebe died, our family Rottweiler passed away of the very same cancer. So my father actually got himself a Dutch Shepherd, and her name is, oh, come on, webcam. Come on, webcam. Don't do this. Don't do this. What if I lower the brightness? Yeah, you can see her better. He got a Dutch Shepherd, and he named her Sura, and that's who Kirby went to go meet and play with today. If you guys were in the live stream earlier and you heard them, that's who he went to go meet, and they were so nice and friendly. It was quite cute, quite adorable. But yes. Sorry, now I gotta find my reference picture again. Here we go. Yes, but I like shepherds too because they're just so big and fluffy, or like huskies and such. Those would be great. Those would be just great. Oh, my sweet boy is passed out right now. Here, I gotta show you guys. Sweet boy. Oh, so tired from a day of playing with Sura. Okay, back to the draws. I'm gonna play some MC with my friend. By the way, I love your art. Well, thanks, Manny, for joining us. Have a wonderful time with your friend, and thanks for coming and hanging out. If anybody else would like to join the hangout and they have some things that they would like to discuss, please feel free to click the link and join. If you guys have other questions or just anything about art in general that you would like to talk about, please. No, please tell me that this didn't just break. This lead. No. You didn't do it. It's okay. I forgive you. You didn't break. It's all right. Everything's fine. I'm looking at the reference photos for something more for his feeties. Feeties? Where's my sweet boy feeties? There they are. Okay. Oh, Kirby's a boy. Oh, huskies shed so much. Yeah, I would imagine that they shed quite a bit because of all their layers of fur to keep them cool and to keep them warm. Let's see. I had a mat, but I never took the time to figure out what mix she was. She passed a couple years ago. I missed her. I'm sorry to hear that. My family, my cousins have a mutt, and her name is Maggie, and she's actually a Katrina rescue dog. But I think sometimes like the mutts are really like so cool, like to wonder like where they came from and such. I've never had one before, but a lot of my friends have. I can't forget his pink collar, can I? There we go. It's his little star. Ping. And his curls. Oh my gosh, Chloe's snoring. You guys can't hear it because I have my headphones in, but my mommy's dog is such a snorer. His little hairs on his chest are like so curly. And he gets really big little fluffles right here. And then he has little tiny arms right here. And he has his feeties, his big boy feeties. Yeah. Sorry. I'm actually trying to look at his feet to see what they look like. Little pads, his little nails. And then he has little, almost like little feathers that come out with his little feet. Do 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 do. Let's see. Hi, Art of DHT. Hello, everyone. If you're just checking in, I'm drawing Kirby for National Doggies Day. And if you guys would like to join in too, please hashtag your pieces with Gweaklescon, and we will check them out at the end of the stream. Do your dogs move when they sleep like they're dreaming? Yes. Kirby has puppy dreams, and not as bad as Chloe. Like, Chloe's a really bad snorer. Kirby doesn't really snore. He's like really quiet. The hair's on his butt. He's got so much hairs on his butt. It's not even funny, and it's all like curly. Anyway, sorry. But he will have puppy dreams. But I actually read in a book or saw in an article somewhere that it's not good to wake them up from their puppy dreams, because they're usually having a good dream, even if they're like making noises that we don't know what it's all about. Yeah, him has a fuzzy butt, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of fuzzies right here. Mr. Fuzzy Butts. He's like a little beach bum, Kirby is. It's like a little elegant beach bum. My little boy. And then his hair, oh my gosh, on his tail, it like almost wraps around it like a little there we go. And I think I'm actually gonna put, because his name's Kirby, I think I'm gonna put like a giant star behind him. Make it illustrative. If I can draw a star. Another star over here. A baby star over there. And another baby star over here. And look at that illustration. Sorry. Have you always been as confident as you are in your sketching, or was it all something you had to work on? I think that's one of my biggest struggles. Even now, I'm really not confident. I'm actually really nervous, especially to sketch in front of people. I think and that's why a lot of times in my videos, I will prefer to have already drawn out my piece, because I feel more pressure, because it's going to be on a video, and then I can't. And a lot of people will ask, like, hey, is this, while I'm doing a work in progress on a piece, a lot of people will ask, like, hey, is this going to be on a video? And if it's something that I really care about, something that's important, like a lot of the prints that are for sale in the shop right now, the answer is no, because I'm worried, usually while I'm unfortunately making a video, I'll end up worrying more about, what I'm doing, instead of enjoying the piece and making it to its fullest potential. But to answer your question, I still am stressed when it comes to sketching. Right now, not so much, because I'm comfortable with drawing animals, because I used to draw them all the time. So over time, like, the more you draw something, and I know it's going to sound like it's not really the answer anybody wants to hear, but over time, you do it's the same with unicorns. Like, unicorns are my go-to, like, even if I'm not feeling so good. about a drawing or myself or just to doodle anything, it doesn't really matter to me if it looks good or not, because unicorns are like just my go-to sketch thing. And it doesn't really matter if it looks good or not. It's just there to help me feel better. But the more you draw something, inevitably, the more you're going to get better at it. And that's just, I know it's not the answer anybody wants to hear, but you have to do it. You have to make yourself do it. And you gotta just, the more you do it, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like a play, So, if you practice your lines and you know them verbatim, the only thing you might have to worry about is the butterflies in your tummy, for the actual play itself. But my dad used to tell me this all the time. He's like, if you practice, if it was for like band or something, well, if you practice all your music, or for karate, if you practice all your katas, then you really won't have anything to worry about because you know it. You know what I mean? So I always hate this. I always struggle with like, do I draw the whiskers on the dog? Because the second I do, it makes them look weird, I think. So I don't do it. I always try, and then I'm like, no. Make his little tongue coming out the side, little teethies, and his big smile that he always has. My sweet boy. Yeah. But the more you draw something and the more you just sketch, the more you'll get used to it, especially when it comes to doing it in front of people. Like at a convention, like if someone were to be like, oh my gosh, can you draw this for me? I'd be like, sweet, can you leave the table? No, obviously I wouldn't say that. But I can't, like, I get more nervous with the pressure for sure. Like even, so that's not something I'm over completely with, but just like anything else in life, over time, the more you practice, the more comfortable you're sure to feel about the situation. Are you streaming 2 times a day? I did that today because I wanted to spend the time with my father. And so I am multitasking, and that's why I'm making 2 streams today instead of just one big long stream. But I only streamed once on Friday because of work. Obviously, I have a full-time job, and I'm going to stream 1 time tomorrow because I'm visiting my sick grandfather, and my grandmother's birthday is tomorrow, one of them. So that's why I'm doing it. That's why I did it 2 times today, to make up for it not being really long. And because I want to get as many streams in with you guys as possible to accommodate everybody's time schedule. But of course, I'm only human and I could do the best I can. But tomorrow will only be 1 stream, and it will be like midday. And then they're all going up on YouTube, so you can see them later if you missed them. Hi everybody who's just coming in. Do you have any digital art tips for people who only really do traditional? I've been trying to get into digital art, but even with my tablet, it is a lot harder. And I was wondering if that's just me. No, it's not just you, because what it is, especially if you're not drawing on a tablet where you're drawing, like a iPad or a Cintiq or something, you are essentially, it's difficult because you're used to drawing right here and the image is right under your pencil. Whereas if you're drawing with a tablet, you're drawing right here and then your image is up here on a screen somewhere else. So it definitely takes some training. You're not the only one. It takes practice, and that's why I got myself the iPad Pro, because I could be drawing, it's going to be right here where I left it. So it's kind of like drawing traditionally. And that's why I like drawing traditionally, because it's right here. It's not up there on the screen. It's right here. But it definitely takes some, teaching yourself, just like anything else. But what you can do is do your sketch. This is what I used to do, before I had the Pro and stuff, and I was making digital art before I did college. Is what you can do is do your sketch. So like right now, let's say I finished the sketch, and then scan it in and then color it digitally from there. So that way you don't have to worry about, making your rough sketches. And then as you, do more over time, then maybe try and do rough sketches digitally and then work towards, the other stuff. But yeah, that's, if it makes it easier on you to do your sketch traditionally and then scan it in and paint it digitally, that always helps me. So I hope maybe that helps you too, especially because I'm primarily a traditional artist and really trying to, learn how to do both. How long have I been making videos on art? I think I've had this YouTube for 2 years now, maybe a little bit more. I really should do some sort of, subscriber or an achievement video, because YouTube has been so weird. I discussed this last night, or to discuss this earlier, but last week, YouTube told me, like, one day I had 64,000 subscribers, and then it told me I had 0, and then it told me I had 94, and then it told me I had 64, and then now I'm back at 34, and I've been stuck at 34 for, like, I want to say 3 to 5 months, and it seemed really odd to me. But, I don't claim to understand, anything about YouTube or what it's doing. But I guess I can always do like thanks for the 30,000, belated 30,000, and whatever I really am at, it can be as such, like, the number doesn't really matter, I guess, but it would be nice to know how many I really have. So I could know when to make those kind of videos, but that would be great. But I think I've been doing it for 2 years, maybe a little bit more. Serious questions? Yeah, you're allowed to ask serious questions. Just don't kill the vibe, everyone. Just don't kill it. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Efren. Do I like K-pop? I don't know of any, like, K-pop myself, but I know people who do. And I do like pop music. I'm sure some of it's pretty funny. And I think I like funny stuff towards it, but I don't have like any bands that I know or any songs that I know. All right, I think he's good there. I think all we need to do is ink him. Herbert. There's my ink brush. I cleaned my table, and now I don't know where things are. Let's see. Yeah, it took some time for me to get used to digital as well. Yeah, it takes time. It's definitely something that you're gonna have to, just like anything else, just like learning how to use a brush pen or whatever. So in case you didn't know, I used my Prismacolor Coal Erase colored pencil in Violet to sketch Kirby out. I'm sketching him because it's National Dogs Day. If you guys are sketching your pets or anything else while we're drawing, please hashtag it with Gweaklescon. So at the end, I could see what everyone's drawing and we all can comment on it and give each other love and support and be the amazing community that we are. Let's see. Yeah. Girl, digital drawing screws your whole coordination. Happened to me. Don't worry, just practice and don't hesitate to undo a bunch of times. Yeah, don't worry about undoing things. Honestly, like it's a big step. It's a big difference, and don't just look at how other artists do it. Look at a bunch of tutorials. It's kind of like, so it's the same approach in traditional drawing. It's basically seeing how certain things are done, how you would like to approach certain things, and then being like, okay, this is how I want to do it, and figuring out what works best for you. And the same thing applies to traditional art as well. You're so good at drawing animals. Oh, thank you. I'm all right. I spent most of my time as a kid primarily drawing animals, and I wish I spent most of that time drawing people so I could be better at drawing people by now, but C'est la vie. At least I, can do my best at both now. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks so much for the support. I'm glad to know it gets easier. And of course, do I like Melanie Martinez? Yes, I love Melanie Martinez. In fact, I'm so upset that she came here. She actually was in town, and I didn't even know that I could have gotten tickets to go see her when she was here. So I'm pretty upset about that because I know the next time she comes, it's not going to be as cheap, but whatever, I will pay. I want to see her. I can't wait until she releases her new album or anything that she releases. I am all over that good stuff. I'm like, give me more, Melanie, please. Give me more. Kirby, your tail is going to come out so weird, dude. But I swear to God, this is what his tail looks like. It's just pure fluff. Pure fluff hair. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is for you to discover on your own what you would like to take from life and how you would like to approach it. That is the meaning of life. The meaning of life is pizza. What if I don't like pizza? Oh, what about that? Didn't think about that one, did you? Were you prepped for that one? That old curveball? But that's a good, of course, leave it to Tori to give the amazing answer. Let's see. Doop. And then it's always hard to make straight or more structured lines than just sketchy ones. So practice, yes, definitely practice and take your time, because the more you take your time, same thing goes with traditional art. Like if I make this line quick, obviously I'm gonna have less control over it than if I take my time. I'm gonna have better control, even though you get excited and you want to get things done. Okay. Mad Art by Jacob Mad Hatter. Yes, I love that song. Hey, I was wondering if I have any tips on choosing color palettes or learning color theory. Well, I learned color theory while I was in school, but even as such, color theory, I guess depending on the person, is like, I found color theory to be like difficult for me. And even now, I rely heavily on looking at images and pictures for inspiration on colors. And again, just like everything else, practice will not make perfect, but the more you experiment and learn, okay, this is working with this, I know that I can pull this from here, that'll happen, of course. But as far as color theory goes, I suggest getting yourself a color wheel. They're usually fairly cheap. You can usually get them at Joann's or Michael's or online, and they're not expensive at all. And the color wheel will tell you, and you can flip it, like if this color will go with this one. Now, when it comes time to putting color palettes together, that usually all falls into place with like the piece I'm doing. So for Cat the Bat and just her in the fruit bar, the boba bar that I drew digitally, I had like a little mood board. So I had a mood board of like, I wanted it to be very pastel, and I wanted it to be very much like a parlor. So I would go and look at pictures for a parlor. And even now you can go and look for like mood boards. You can find like pastel mood board, or just type in like, ice cream mood board, or whatever your main theme is. And people will have pictures already made up. I've actually looked at some pieces that artists have made and like how they've used their colors. And I'm like, whoa, this color palette is rad. Now, no color palettes aren't copyrighted, but make sure you're not copying the artist. on anything. So like my piece will never have anything to do with the color palette that I'll be using. But definitely research like your mood boards, or creating a mood board for whatever it is you're drawing is usually like the best thing to do, because it's going to give you all your references and it'll give you your color palette too. I like to try and stick to as few colors as possible, so that way, you know, things don't become too busy and everything goes together. But and then use the same colors throughout and mix them and layer them. But that is just my personal preference. But I would definitely say for sure, get yourself a color wheel. You could even probably just find one online. You don't have to buy anything. And it'll tell you. And definitely, I would definitely recommend everybody put in the time to at least try and learn things. So you could be like, all right, I know this is complementary. I know this is not complementary. This is not going to go together. And just like anything else, with time, it'll just be natural. It'll come to you and you'll be like, all right, I know that this peepee yellow is not going to go with my beautiful blue. Like some yellows will, but you have to find the tone of yellow that is going to go well with that. I hope that made sense. But there's tons of amazing breakdowns online that you can find, and then having the color wheel at hand, or finding a mood board where the color palettes are already together. Sometimes I'll just go online and search for a color palette myself, and it's already made for me, and I have no shame. Nobody owns color palettes. Let's see, pizza's the best. Do you like French macaroons? Yes, I do. Pineapple on pizza. So no, I'm gonna stay out of this argument. I drew my dog and post on Instagram. Awesome. We'll get to see it at the end. What is a mood board? Oh, so a mood board is kind of like, well, a lot of people on Tumblr or whatever might use them like as like, oh, what do they call them now? It's everything that will have to do with like your character or the theme of what you're drawing. So like, let's say I'm drawing for my piece that I made, my cat the bat, and she's in the boba parlor, and I want everything to be, you know, very pastel. I want it to look like a vintage parlor thing. So then I would type in like, you know, looking for images, and, you know, keeping them all up, either collaging them or keeping them all up in the same place. Like I'd look for pastel colors, find an image with that, or I would look for like old diner colors and I would throw that up there, like period clothes. And a lot of people have already made these mood boards. You can probably find most of what you need already online. Like I'm pretty sure I might even have the mood board, one second, that I used for the cat the bat thing. Let me look. Might have deleted it. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So this is like, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So this is a mood board right here. Now you can't see the colors very well because my webcam sucks. But you can see here, there's like, in each one of these, everything is very pastel. There's like crystals in here. And I just wanted all these kinds of colors to be in my piece. So I pulled from that inspiration, you know, pulled from the colors, pulled from like the makeup that the people had on. Like if you just type in mood board, let's say I was drawing, I had a commission to draw like a voodoo, my voodoo mermaid that I drew. So I just looked for like swamp mood boards or voodoo, mood boards, you know, that kind of stuff. And I had a bunch of those, and I was able to find their color palettes. But you can create your mood board yourself. It's basically a collage of images that go together with the theme of what you're drawing. Let's see. My favorite Melanie song. God, that's hard. You guys are asking hard questions. I gotta think about this. This is serious business. This is serious questions. I'm really a fan of Pity Party. And then I'm also really I'm a fan of all of it. But probably Pity Party. And then I like the joint stuff. The stuff where she makes it. Dollhouse, you know, really spoke to me, even though it's like one of her more popular ones. But probably Tag Your It and the Milk and Cookies one, because I thought those music videos were amazing. And like her storytelling is sublime, and her subliminal messages. Mrs. Potato Head is really good too, but as far as like the song and the music goes. But Pity Party and Tag Your It and Milk and Cookies I like also. Especially that Pity Party remix. That's my jam right there. All right. Let's see. Do I like outlining my art with different colors? Yes, I do when I can, when I have the time. And I also feel like it makes things not look so bold and stark. But like if I don't want something to look quite so harsh, because obviously outlining everything in black is bam, bam, so fab, and which works for a lot of pieces, but for other pieces doesn't work. And I gotta put his little license, little star license here. He has a collar on. Meh. Okay, cool. And then I think I won't outline that in black, but I think I'll do the baseball. It's all hurted because he's been chewing on it, but he loves baseballs and tennis balls. And he just likes to be chased. He's really cute. Like he'll get it and then he'll be like, okay, now chase me. Now chase me with it. And you're like, no, you're supposed to fetch. And he's like, no, I want you to chase me with it. Okay. Let's sign that here. Bap. Okay, cool. And then I'll make that the color when it's done. But we're going to let that dry for a second. I'm going to switch back to reading your questions. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad that helped, Alicia. Ooh, man, kids these days have it good. Back in my day, the internet was not this developed. Yeah, that's for sure. You could also look at old books and stuff. If ye oldie books, if you don't have the internet to find like the pictures for your inspiration, you can literally find everything you need online. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like there's so many videos on art and color theory that, I mean, I hate to say this, but you don't even need to go to school. But that's another subject entirely. Hey, welcome to the chat if you're just joining. We're drawing doggies because it's National Dog Day. I'm waiting for the ink to dry. And if you're drawing too, hashtag it with Gweaklescon. Have I tried oil painting before? Yes, I had to do oil painting in art school, and I don't care for it. It makes me cry. It's like I, it's amazing. Like towards the end, if you're blending something. Hi, people. I love how fluffy the pupper is. Thank you. He's a fluffy boy. He's my fluffy baby. I'm still sleeping back there. Um, but what was I answering? Yeah. So in college, they made me do mostly oil paints. And I'm glad they did because it really builds a foundation for like blending and darks and finding highlights and colors and everything. But it is so much layering and it is so much work and it hurts me. And we were doing it like the old fashioned way, kind of like the masters did it, where they would paint everything in like almost black and white, but they'd use burnt sienna. And then you would just, paint everything with the tones first. So you wouldn't have to, it's again, kind of like how I want to use Dr. Martin's ink to like just put in the grayscale and worry about the tones and not worry about the color. Then you would go back and paint it again, but paint over it. And you would have to, you'd have to use to do the colors because the tones were already taken care of for you essentially. But yeah, I have painted with oil paints before and it makes me cry. Hi, people. Hello, everyone. If you're coming into the live stream, welcome, welcome. Ooh, sounds like there's thunder outside. Okay, what's this other? Have you ever been jealous of other artists? Yes, I'm jealous all the time, and it's bad. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm jealous all the freaking time, and it's really bad. And you should never be jealous of other artists. You should worry about yourself. You dry it. Nope. You should never be jealous of other artists. You should worry about yourself, compare yourself to yourself, because jealousy is not going to get you anywhere. You should admire them, be inspired by them, and everyone's journey is different, and you don't know how they got there. In so many words, you don't know their life, bro. So hi everybody. Hi everyone coming in. If you're just not coming in, we are drawing Doges because it's National Puppy Day. I'm drawing Kirby. I'm waiting for this ink to dry before I go ahead and paint him with the watercolors. And we're also asking questions and having art discussion. Is Kirby a long-coated dachshund? Yeah, exactly, Filter. You don't know my life, bro. Yeah, exactly. You don't know the other artist's life, or their journey or what they've done to get where they've been. And you never really know. It's kind of like having an online life. Like everything might seem like everything's okay online, but then you realize, it might look like it's a success or the person's living the life or they're really successful, but they may not be. Like for instance, okay, so I'll just use myself for instance. Like I put all those prints in there in the shop, but believe it or not, I've only made the entire weekend. I've only made 3 sales. So not that I care, because this is what I'm doing it for, and then the con part is just something extra for you guys, because I wanted to give you guys as much of a con experience as I could. Ooh, lightning. Ooh, please. If you guys lose me, I lost power and I love you, and there'll be another stream tomorrow. But hopefully it will stay away and everything will be fine and we don't lose power. But yeah, so everything may not be as it seems, you know what I mean? So you can't judge anything. I've known plenty of artists who've tried really big things and it hasn't been a success, but they keep their everything private because they choose to and they want to keep a positive energy. Just like I didn't really post anything during my hard time with Phoebe, so because I don't want to bring anyone down. Is Kirby a long-coated dachshund? Yes, yes. I'm going to show you him right now because he's still sleeping. He is a silver dapple dachshund. and he is a miniature silver dapple dachshund. So the silver means he's not just dapple or white, but he has a white belly, which is totally rare. He's like, "What are you doing?" Sorry, Kirby. I know you're trying to sleep right now. But he's a long-haired silver dapple dachshund. It's a mouthful, but you know, he is so fluffy and adorable, especially after he gets a bath. But yeah. Oh no. This just messed with the lighting. There we go. Oh, you freaking webcam. I can't with you. There we go. There we go, question mark. There we go, question mark. All right. Stop being a butthead. There we go. There we go. I feel like Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory because I'm not supposed to touch the red button and I really want to because the pupper is so cute. What's red button? I think every artist is jealous of someone else. It's hard to see your own talent, but easy to see others. Yeah, that's absolutely true. You hit the nail on the head with that lavender primrose. You live in Florida too? Miami? Florida represent. I don't know why most people don't like us and all the serial killers come here and it's a bunch of trafficky stuff, but you know, I don't mind it. It's nice. It's a little hot right now, hard to breathe. Oh, cool, you're a professional dog trainer. That's neat. Have I ever found it difficult to find an audience? Yeah, I did. And I think I'm still working on that right now, actually. I think he's dry. I think we can paint him. Let's do the touch. Yeah, okay, cool. My little cup of water here. Got my washcloth, which I dab the excess paint. And I have my little case that I put my watercolor palettes in. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Really starting to get nasty outside. Again, if I cut off because of power, I'm sorry, everyone. We will continue tomorrow. If I do cut off, just please know there is a storm and it is out of my control. Let's see, what kind of sketchbook? This is a Canton mixed media, but it is a large one. It is a 9x12. Normally I do the 7x10. So, and I wanted to get the bigger one so that I could, so that I could have more space and explore with that space. Uh-oh. I don't want this lightning to freak out the dogs. I gotta close my blinds real quick. All right. In this case, the red button is your drawing as we wait for it to dry. That's funny. All right. Alrighty then. Since Purple Herb is primarily black, but we're not going to use jet black on him, I'm going to start with the browns. I'm going to go for his eyes first. Mix the color for that. Do I like regular watercolor brushes or pocket brush pens that already contains water? I actually do not like the ones that already contain the water. I like regular brushes like this. And I've tried the ones with the water on it time and time again, but I feel as if like I don't have any control over those whatsoever. I don't know if that doesn't make sense to anybody, but I don't know how other artists control it. You know, everything's different for everybody, but I don't care for those because when you squeeze the water, you don't really know how much is going to come out. I know that I'm controlling the tone of my pigment, like how thick the color is, and I will swatch over here like what it's going to look like, and I know what to expect, and I know that it's going to be that color, and it's going to be, I filled this much water, and that's how much water is going to come out. So I know what to expect, whereas the other one, the more water you add, the less control over the pigment you get, and I don't care for that. Florida is just suffocatingly hot right now. Oh, I love the rain actually, but the heat I can't deal with right now. It is so hot, and I've lived here my whole life, so not too impressed about it. None too impressed about the heat at the moment. I think his eyes are a little bit darker. Yeah, we'll give them a little more cool color. There we go. Do. Let's see. I just felt like I couldn't control the water very well. I'm glad to hear that you said that, Tori, because I was wondering if I was like the only person who does use watercolor that doesn't really like that, because I'm noticing that most watercolor artists, or a lot of artists that I'm seeing, like that is like their go-to, and I'm like, me no likey. Yeah. Let's see. Do I prefer moleskins or Canson? I prefer Canson. I did have a couple of moleskins when I first started, if you guys remember on my channel earlier. But the moleskins have a pigmented color already, which is fine. So the canvas is a little less intimidating. However, they didn't scan well. Everything was already kind of yellow, and not like if I use too much water in my piece, then it would warp. And I like doing a lot of layers, so not a good fit for me, which is why I stopped using the moleskins. But they're fine to begin with. They're a nice little starter. Crap. I lost the lightness. I lost the lightness of the brown. Gonna have to add a little more yellow. Ooh-to-do. Shibidoo-bap-a-da. Let's see. Come to the Bahamas. It's been raining in Cont, and it's seriously like the best cool air that helps you sleep, I bet. I honestly just use, what is a perfect sketchbook size for you? I'm not sure yet. I'm still searching. I really like the 9x12, but I don't like how long it's taking me to fill up the sketchbook. I don't know if that's because that's my fault, or you know what I mean? And I feel like with this, I have more room to kind of do what I want, instead of being confined to the 7x10. So like maybe if I want to do a sketch here, and then one over here, and then one over here, and then having like blank space doesn't really bother me, because you can go back and doodle in there anyway. But sorry, I was checking to see where Kirby has his brown. But it doesn't, I like the 9x12 and I like the 7x10. The small ones, I guess, are good for like, you know, practicing, you know, figures, or like portraits is kind of more or less what I've been using the smaller ones for. Sometimes I push that a little bit to see if I can get anything else out of them. But yeah, there's a little bit right here. And then it's got some right here. It's gonna be tricky, Mr. Dapple over here. So I'm still searching for the perfect sketchbook size. I think it's at a close second between the 9 by 12 and the 7 by 10. Because sometimes I miss by 7 by 10, and then sometimes with the 9 by 12, I'm like, I'm really glad that I have all this room. Okay. Let's see, where else is this brown on you? Beautiful little body. What a sweet face. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to. Bye, Jojo. Yeah, we'll definitely go through and check the Insta posts later. Have a good night. Do I believe in a creator? No, I don't. I do not. And I'm not going to go into detail on that because I don't want to make this into a political or religious live stream. We're just talking about art and fun things. Serious questions are fine, but I just will answer them purely at what they have. Let's see. I do believe, Simba, that we are all connected in the great circle of life. The Lion King is one of my favorite Disney movies, if you don't count Nightmare Before Christmas as a Disney movie, but Lion King is definitely my favorite. All right, how about I ask you guys some questions? I don't know if anyone ever asked this. Where exactly did the name Gweakles come from? Yes, people ask it frequently, so no worries. Gweakles is actually a real nickname of mine that my father gave to me when I was younger, when our relationship was getting better. But over the course of his last divorce, we grew a little bit apart. And I won't go into detail, but, before that, we were really close. I was very much, like a daddy's girl and all that good stuff. But stuff happened, stuff and things. But before all that happened, the last nickname he gave me, I have one of those dads who just gives everybody a bunch of nicknames. Before that happened, the last nickname he gave me was Gweakles. And it's basically like an evolution on my real name. So my real name is Kirsten. And then my nickname that people use more frequently is Kiki, rather. Kiki, and my brothers call me Keek. And then it would be Squeak. And then after that, he came up with Gweak and Gweakles. And they were calling me that. They call me that in real life. And it just stuck to me. And it felt right. And it was like my own and unique to me. And so I've used that as my online alias ever since. And that's just where it came from. So it's just an evolution of my nickname, Kirsten, Kiki, Keek, Squeak, and then Gweakles. So that's where that came from my dad. You could thank him for it, but I still really love it, and it's important. It has meaning to me, and it's unique, and I feel like it's just me. Gweakles is a me. It's a me, a Gweakles. I thought it was a play on my name. Well, in a way, it kind of is ish. It's a very long evolutionary play to go all the way from Kirsten to Gweakles, but when your dad is something of a nickname master and gives everybody a bunch of nicknames, it's hard to escape that. Let's see. Trying to find the area where his dapple is. It's a little bit on the difficult side. And I don't want to move him. I should get a sugar daddy, so he should buy me lunch art supplies. I don't need no man in my life, and I don't need no sugar daddy. I can buy all the art supplies I want myself. Snap. Do I agree hentai is art? Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of like asking if, you know, a porno is a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. It's just, you know, NC-17. That's the genre. Hentai is just another genre, you know, I guess, of art. As long as, you know, someone's drawing it, someone's making it, then I would say it is a a genre of art. You know, it's not to my taste or my liking, but that doesn't have to be. Not everybody is gonna like everything that everybody makes. It's like I don't like country music, but it's still a style and a genre of music, you know? It is what it is. But if somebody's making it, it's making money, and no one can say that it's not making money because people pay good money for that prawns. I will not draw it though. Yeah. No, just get you a dream daddy. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on that game. I'm really sad that like all the Let's Players really just went with Craig. I'm like, I'm sorry, don't throw the hate my way, but he's boring. I'm sorry, Craig's freaking boring. And I know that Brian sounds like he was just all talking about himself, but if you play to the end of his thing, you realize that it's your character. And if you actually read what your character is talking about, your character is kind of being ridiculous, and they acknowledge that. So I don't know. I love Brian. I'd date that dream daddy. I don't know. I have a predisposition to gingers, probably because I'm a strawberry blonde, but naturally. But let's see. A dream daddy would be, well, a dream. I just said porno. That is interesting. Andy is so Hugo. Yeah. I don't know. I tried to play all of them. I did Damien's because Damien was just cute. And I did, oh gosh. Oh, wait. Can I just say dark hair looks amazing on you? Oh, thanks, Tori. That makes you feel really good. I really liked my dark hair. I thought it was time for a change, so that's why I cut. Number one, it's really hot in Florida. Number two, I thought it was time for a change. I've always been like blonde, or I just will like color my tips or something. And like, you know what? I have a really pale complexion. All right, this is wet, so we're just gonna paint the stars right now. I have a really pale complexion, so let's just go with that. And let's go with the dark. And I really like it a whole lot. The only thing that's a pain in the butt is going back and getting my roots fixed all the time. Because apparently, now conveniently, when I don't want my hair to grow out, she's a growing. She's a growing out. So this would be better pink. Yeah. Pink for Kirby. Yeah, this star will be pink. Do, 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 do. Let's see. My dog got an ear infection today. I'm sorry. Don't worry about that. It's actually more common than a lot of people think. Kirby just had one too, and it's because not a whole lot of air can circulate through his floppy doppy ears. So we just got to remember to clean them. Get yourself some of them there ear wipes, and they don't like it, but it's actually really common. I'm sorry about that though. Damien legitimately makes me grin. He is so adorable. Yeah, he is really adorable and shy. But Brian was just like a big, huggable, like stuffed animal, and I was like, oh, he's cute. He's a chubba dub. Ooh, you guys hear that thunder? That thunder? Remember, free breakout. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Brian was really cute, and I did, what did I did 2 dates with Craig, and I did 2 dates with, crap, what's his name? The coffee barista. And you know what? The first date with the barista dude was cool, and then the second date I was like, no, we're through. And I want to try, and I did a second date with the Christian dude, and his dates were not dates at all. They were working and just weird. I wasn't gonna finish that with him. But I definitely want to try an ending with Robert, of course, just because he's the black sheep and he's a weirdo, and I love that. I mean, who doesn't like the dark sagely dudes? Again, haven't had time for video games much. Okay. What size sketchbook is this? This is a 9x7. Do me and Juicy see each other a lot? Unfortunately, no. We used to see each other all the time when she lived in Florida, because we would get together just about every Wednesday and sketch and hang out in Barnes and Noble. So I really miss that, and I miss her. So I'll usually see her if she comes down here to visit her family during like Christmas, or for anything else, or for like the con. That's why I made sure to go see her at Tampa Bay Comic Con. And yeah, I miss her. We used to hang out. Lunches sucks because like we really just found each other like literally almost right before she left. We became really good friends really quick, but I text her and we talk very frequently, and miss her sweet little face. She's just so busy because she's too busy being the most popular girl in school. I love her to death. Let's see. I wonder who thought of the shape of stars first. What? I used to work as a veteran assistant. I don't know if you know this already, but prevent infection, you can pour 70% isopropyl alcohol in their ears. Oh, I don't like doing the thing with the ears. I'll just, wipe his ears. I'll keep cleaning his ears with the wipes, and the same with his, oh, golly, the same with his teeth too, to prevent anything, from happening. But he doesn't like it, of course, so I feel bad, so I'm not going to press anything on him. Yeah, we can draw the beaten up baseball. That'll be fun. Let me see, trying to catch up with the chat here. No, you weren't way off. This is a 9x12. What did I say? This is definitely 9x12. Did I say 7x10? 7x10 is the normal size. that I use, but this is a 9 by 10, a 9 by 12. Right? Right? Yes, 9 by 12. You weren't off. You were correct. And if I said 7 by 10, I was way off. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to add in a little bit of this. Oh, check that reflective light out, son. Check that reflective light. Oh, snap. A little bit of yellow over here, a little bit of yellow here. Oh my gosh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, sorry. But you can't do that if they already have an ear infection. Yeah. Then just clean it with a cotton bottle, dry out. Thanks for the pet help tips. Those are really helpful. Thank you. Let's see. Teeth, you just brush them. No, they don't. I haven't been able to do that, but they do have wipies for that. I used to try and brush Phoebe's teeth, and that didn't work out so well. So this time I'll try like the wipies and see how that does. But one way or another, dachshunds have a predisposition to having nastiful teethuses, and his breath is already starting to stink from all the stinky stuff stinky boys get into. But I'm gonna make sure that this little boy stays healthy. I just got him a checkup at the vet today, and his ears are clear of infection. He is clear of infection. He is good to go. My sweet baby boy. All right, so we have an all white chest, so we're gonna leave that alone. Maybe just do like a little bit of shadow there. Let's see. Before my dog died, he was really into ear rubs and scratches in the ear. And he was the one lovable Rottweiler. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I think I have to sneeze. No, now that I know that. Sorry. My dog has a foxtail up his nose once. I was so scared because he was sneezing blood. Oh my gosh. That's intense. That's intense. Ifra, I know he's coming with the intense stuff. I hope your dog got better. Okay, this is wet now. We're gonna once again do 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 do. In fact, I probably need to eat something. So if you guys excuse me for 1 second, I am going to quickly grab myself a snack. You guys should grab yourself a snack too. I'm gonna bring it in here. And we can continue talking, but I just want to let you know, don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna run downstairs really quick and see if there's anything I could eat, because I didn't get, no, where are you gonna see this? Here we go, right here. Your B, getting a snack. Yeah, there we go. You thought people were saying bless you? Well, I think you should still say bless you. I think you should definitely still say bless you. Yeah, all right, guys, I'll be right back. Gonna get a quick snack. During this intermission, please feel free to go to the concession stand and get yourself a snack as well. BRB. Chocolate muffin. Oh my God, now I want one. Hi, Kirby. Hey guys, I'm here. So sorry, so sorry. My parents came home right at the same time. Yeah, no, I did a stupid and I didn't eat anything. I had a cup of Dunkin' Donuts and that was my dinner. And then now I'm hungry, so I had to run downstairs really quick and grab something to eat. But welcome. We just got here. They should make a game called Dream Mommy. Yeah, they should. All right. Pardon me. Oh, my button curled up. It says it backwards too, because it's on the webcam. Whatever. I'm about to sprinkle some sugar on a piece of bread and call it a donut. Well, actually, if you butter it, then toast it and put the sugar and some cinnamon on it, there's some cinnamon toast for you, buddy. That's how I used to do it. Okay. Thank you guys for being so patient. Hi, if you guys just joined. Painting Kirby, my pup, for National Dogs Day. And wow, it is getting late, so I better hurry up with this. I'm going to eat at the same time. Please don't be offended. I'm starving. Yes, this is a 9x12 sketchbook. It is also Canson mixed media. All right. What were we talking about before I went on a snack extravaganza? Let's see. I pour water in my cereal and dream. Cheese and sprinkles. Late. It's 9 p.m. Go to Holland over there tomorrow. Well, in all fairness, I did start this stream at 7:30, and I already streamed it. When did I stream earlier today? 2:30. Yeah, I've been up since 6 because Kirby had to go potty, and I drove a whole hour to my dad's house, and then did the stream and hung out with them, and almost fell asleep on his couch. And yeah, so I'm quite tired. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play video games again. I think I'm going to go right to bed. For tomorrow, I go to visit my papa, my grandfather. But yeah, busy day. All good things. All great things. Very productive day. I'm happy that I've been able to do this and that you guys are enjoying it. So that's all that matters to moi. 6:12 there. Are you in California? Sorry if I'm getting quiet. I'm getting into the zone, the paint zone. Woo-hoo-hoo, it is storming outside. So glad we haven't lost power. That would have been not cool. Very not cool. 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow in England, currently 2 a.m. Woohoo! Hey, whatever works. Paper and something that makes lines. Whatever works, man. Everybody's got to start with something. 9:14 here. That's what's up, Tori. You and I, EST. All right, so I've got some questions for you guys. What are your favorite kind of art videos? You like the ones where they draw Cyclops teeth? You're killing me. Disney World is pretty good. I've never been to Disneyland before, but Disney World is pretty banging. Fun fact: I have a sister, my stepsister, but I just call her my sister. Um, she plays Tinkerbell at Disney World as well as Alice in Wonderland, and right now she's in Hong Kong doing those characters as well. So that's pretty cool. And she's like the perfect Tinkerbell. Not just because she's my sister and I love her, but like because she looks just like her. Let's see. Well, hey Shane, how's it going, bro?
Hello, how are you? I don't know if
I'm
you can hear
doing.
me, but
I can hear you, and so can
okay,
everyone else.
cool. Oh,
Welcome to the
awesome.
live stream.
Thanks. I wasn't here since the start, but I just decided to hop in the chat.
Yeah, no, go for it. Is there anything you'd like to share or ask?
I have a question. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have not seen it, and I was asked to go see it now, and I was wondering, is it worth seeing? I'm gonna
Um,
take it as probably yes, but
well, to be honest with you, Shane, I'm a little bit biased because they're pretty much my favorite. It's pretty much my favorite Marvel movie. And this is, I mean, I've been, I love Iron Man and I've been Iron Man and Avengers all the way. And then when the first movie came out, I was like, Avengers who? So, I mean, just it's so different and there's so much life to it. I will tell you that um, they continue to bring new elements to storytelling in the Marvel universe. And it is very character driven. So everything we did not receive about the characters in the first movie, you will receive in the second movie. If you enjoy something that is simply plot driven, you may not like it as much. However, we get to learn it's about everybody. Whereas like the first one was mostly about Peter, and we are following him along. This one is about everybody, and everybody gets a moment to shine. And I feel like a lot of other Marvel movies don't accomplish that. And we don't get all that amazing character relationship and building and interaction. A lot of people say that the jokes are a little forced. I think it's part of their charm, honestly, because they're not necessarily like witty. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, the movie's funny. Obviously, it's hilarious at times, but I think the people saying like, "Oh, well, some of the humor is forced." I would say that that is part of their charm. Like, it's I don't think they're supposed to be hitting home runs every time. But again, I could be incredibly biased. I'd say bring a box of tissues. You will get the feels. But if you really enjoyed the first movie and you care about those characters, then you'll enjoy this one for sure.
okay. Well, that sounds like a good thing to watch then. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
yeah, it definitely, they definitely continue to break the chain on like what, you know, Marvel movies do, and it's like a little bit of a fresh air from the other ones where they don't really, the pacing on it, sometimes I feel it's off, but this one's really cool, and they continue to bring a lot of new cool things to the table. Whoa, I'm so
What
sorry,
was?
guys. It's storming outside. There's a flash flood warning, and that is my phone letting me know. Sorry about that, guys.
That's
Um,
definitely a anxiety-inducing sound. Good to
no,
know
I
when there's
have
a emergency coming.
I have no control over that
Yeah,
whatsoever. That is to keep everybody alive. But yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for my tangent on Guardians of the Galaxy. I just love Guardians of the Galaxy, and Shane, I hope you watch it because
I
it is good.
definitely will.
I hope you like it too.
Yeah. One thing I should let you know, by the way, I don't know if you're aware of this, but when someone talks in your stream, their picture, whatever feed thing comes out of it, it's on the full screen, so they can't see your drawing at all. Like when I'm talking, it only shows like my picture.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. It's
Oh, okay.
okay. Yeah, no, I
I don't know
have
if you can
to.
like change settings or anything for that because I've never used Hangout before, but yeah.
Oh golly, I probably can, but that's fine. Um, right now it's okay because I have to wait for this layer to dry anyways. Now I should probably let's see what everybody else responded once to the question: sketchbook tours, challenges, product reviews, ones that have them talking in them, preferably topics. Stop it right now. You want some Overwatch fan art? Well, All American Team, please kindly direct yourself to my Instagram, Gweakles, Instagram.com/Gweakles, and there will be a conundrum of Overwatch fan art. A little bit too much. Tori says it's a tie between sketchbook tours and favorite art supplies. Um, sketchbook tours and finished work with dialogue talking about the process. Watercolor videos. um, Disneyland. Is the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Disney World? No, it's just at Disneyland. It replaced their old Tower of Terror thing, which everybody like freaked out about, I guess. Um, but it was basically them being cheap, and instead of replacing Tower of Terror, it's basically the same ride, but in between, like you see like what's happening to them, and I don't know, they tie it into like I guess rockets on your elevator or something. It's it's extra fan fodder. You get to see more of them, so I don't know. I can't speak. I've never been to Disneyland before, but the people at Disneyland were not happy about it.
By the way,
Does
someone
anyone
in the
have?
chat was asking for a Hangout link if you want to.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get to that. Let me get to that, sweetheart. If anybody would like to join us in the hangout,
You could
again,
probably
please.
put it in the description of your stream, and then they could just go there instead of having to scroll for chat because it doesn't keep the whole chat log. I don't think after a certain amount of messages.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to be too much longer with this stream, so I'm going to post it. And thanks for letting me know that. I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to post it in here for now. Please make sure you guys have your headphones in, so you don't have an echo for the stream or your voice, and it doesn't hurt anybody else. Let's see. That's the link for the hangout. But again, let's see. Anybody love Rick and Morty? I really have never seen Rick and Morty. Do you guys recommend Rick and Morty?
And everybody tells me to watch it, but I've never even seen like a clip of it. I've only seen memes of it. I don't know if I should watch it though.
Yeah, I don't know, but everybody digs it, so I might have to check it out. It's an Adult Swim video. I'm not a real big fan of the art style, and I'm kind of one of those people who, golly, if I don't like the art style, I'm not gonna watch it. That's how I felt about Here Comes the Hate. That's how I felt about Adventure Time. But I at least gave Adventure Time one season. I watched the whole first season of Adventure Time, and I tried it. And some episodes were like, they're either hit or miss for me. They're literally like, wow, that was really cute and endearing and funny. Or sometimes they're just like, what is this? But I guess I should try Rick and Morty at least. Just once. Just once. Okay. Let's see. You like rambling videos. Oh gosh, that always scares me because the videos where I make stuff longer. Hi, welcome everybody who's coming in. Feel free to chime in and say hi, and ask questions. I always feel like when my videos are extra long, people don't like them, or like there's like 1 out of 5 people where they're like, "Yeah, I love this," and then I look at the watch time, and the watch time for the video is like 2 minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah, it really
but
just depends on the audience that you have, because if you start your channel off with long videos, then you'll get drawn people who like long videos versus shorter videos. It can't appeal to everybody really.
yeah, if you notice, I try and do a little bit of mix. Sorry, everybody, I'm waiting for this last layer to dry. But I try to do my best to mix. I'll try and make like 5-minute videos, sometimes 10-minute videos, and then sometimes 20-minute videos to do a nice healthy mix of everything. And I have a question. How do I deal with the grief of ruining a great sketch with horrible line art? I do this all the time and I hate it. Well, as I showed everyone last night, I just got a render sketchbook. And you know, Tori warned me, Juicy Ink warned me that the paper was very gray. And Left Teacup Kisses, Tatiana told me that it was good for markers, but everything else not so good. So I had an amazing sketch in here of Arya, but I ruined it with the ink and I ruined it with the watercolors. But that's okay, because how I get over the grief is I tell myself I can just draw it again. And I am slowly but surely working on the same piece, different angle. I kind of got, if you want to say, I kind of got like the Bobo, the sketch. This is basically more of my sketch. So everything that I didn't like about this, I was able to fix by doing it again. Or like the Deadpool drawing that I did last year of him in front of the sign and the painting and all that. I drew him 3 times before I got to that piece. So, and if you're not feeling comfortable, like, and you keep drawing it and you're like, man, I'm sick and tired of drawing this over and over and over again, maybe that means whatever it is you're having a issue with, like when I was having issues with Deadpool, I was like, I need to practice some male anatomy, and then I think that'll help me out with him, and oof, that helped me out. But just keep going. There's nothing that says that you can't draw something again. I know you don't want to. I know you just spent a lot of time on something and then you're like, crap, I messed it up. If you have like a full-on piece going and you accidentally mess it up or something, try and see if you can't just incorporate that into your piece somehow. Because you never know if, I mean, who's to say that like anyone else is going to know? I thought I messed up my Symmetra piece with some of the line art, and I asked Ursula Decay or Ari if she saw anything, and she didn't see it. So I was like, well, if you can't see it, then I'm happy. I can move past it. And if you don't want to draw it again, then, you know, maybe come at it another time. What are you going to say, sir?
I was just going to say, I think a really good way to avoid, if you don't want to ruin a sketch with doing line art, is you can make copies of it, like photocopies, and you can kind of practice doing line art for it if you're not very comfortable with doing line art. And then if you get more comfortable with doing that drawing, then you can go to your actual original and try and do it that way. So that way you don't ruin the original of it, and you're only working off, say, a copied version or something.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. Always scan your stuff so that you can put it on another piece of paper if you are really in love with the sketch. Great idea. Fantastic point. Do I like Steven Universe then? I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I really like that song about anxiety because I have anxiety. So I bought it. So I know that it's got to be a very cute show. And then I like the idea of it. It's just, again, something I haven't, you know, been in the mood to invest my time into something. Like when I actually have the time, like I have to be like in the mood for it. And that's just one of the things where I'm like, I would rather watch Ozark instead. And if anyone hasn't seen Ozark on Netflix, I highly recommend it, especially if you like Breaking Bad, and Breaking Bad kind of like romanticized crime and stuff. And if you like Jason Bateman, you are in for a treat. You know, just sign off the rest of your weekend because you're not going to have time for anything else.
Thank you for reminding me about that. I started watching that a while ago, and then I completely forgot to go back and continue watching it.
Oh no, it's all good.
I love Breaking Bad. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my friend and I like binge watched all of it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is if I find a show I like, I just kind of I will binge watch it. I can't moderate myself on shows, so I try and stay away. But then I find something that's really good, and I have to like not think about it, so I don't just spend all my time that week doing that.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I was watching Ozark while I was doing my pieces for this con. Like I think I was working on Wonder Woman and Symmetra, but I was like, I can't stop. I think I just put it on, and that's all I did all day 2 Sundays ago was just watch Ozark, and then I had to stop because I had to wait until I was done, or else I would, be watching the show instead of working on the finishing touches for the pieces. Let's see.
Anyways, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy now. So have a good day, or rest of your night and stream.
You go enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, see you.
Let's see. You just don't do Lionel. You don't have to. Do I watch CNN? I do not watch CNN. I do not watch the news because I don't like the propaganda or the negativity that it spreads. You're back. You found the internet. Hey, welcome back, JoJo. You can do Let's Draw videos, and then you can draw Diva. I have drawn Diva. I've drawn Rockabilia. Like, oh, I get what you mean. Like, let's draw, and then you pick a subject, and then you draw it. That's cool. Well, I appreciate you guys' insight. I've been meaning to do a favorite supplies video soon. It'll probably come up shortly. And then, like, I guess it would be like a let's draw, you know, my favorite thing. Kind of like I could have done with Crash Bandicoot. I guess I'm always, you know, like I see people will just draw whatever, and then they'll talk about the subject on top of the art that they're making. Let's see. 13 Reasons Why Season 2 filmed in my town for like a day. What inspired me to create Skelly Dude? Skelly Dude is just the beginning of the word skeleton, so S-K-E-L-E. I know that Summer Games been the craze, Tori. I want it, and I want that motocross freaking Reaper, but these drop boxes, I'm waiting for him to dry again. These drop boxes are killing me. I'm just getting stickers and Bobo. I've gotten everybody's old skin. Sorry. Mild Overwatch tantrum. What inspired me to create Skelly Dude was actually, I found a graphic online of a fluorescent unicorn. And the unicorn was a silhouette. And it was, you know, a black silhouette of a unicorn. And then inside of it, it was its neon skeleton. And I was like, that is freaking awesome. So then I started drawing and painting unicorns with like a black silhouette and then like a glowy skeleton beneath it. And I was actually making it purple. And then for my 500 subscribers live stream giveaway, I just drew him without the silhouette, just the bones, and I made him lime green. And then that's how he was developed. I'm like, wow, I really like this. So I kept going with it. And I actually would like to maybe possibly do an almost story thing for Skelly Dude, or I kind of just want to make little small bits of him. Like, I don't want to turn it into like too big of a thing, if that makes any sense. Like I want to keep him open to interpretation to a certain degree, or just give little bits of what he is. But I might do just like a simple for practice for sequential illustration or something. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many things that I want to do. What kind of videos do I like to make? I like to make, gosh, my favorite ones I like to make are the ones that people request, because usually you guys come up with great ideas that I never thought of before. And I like making you happy. I also like making draw this again videos, because it inspires me, and I think it also helps inspire you too, to see like remind people, oh hey, wow, she started here and she went to here, I can do this too. And that's what I aim to do. You like tutorials, Efrain? What, like, I'm trying not to. I know people like to see tutorials. I don't want to become a channel that is specifically like a how-to channel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more about like community and stuff. But like, if you guys were to see tutorials, I think I've done a couple of things like on my inking and then on my watercoloring. But if you look at my tutorials playlist, what tutorials have I not done that you guys would like to see? All right, I think Bubba over there is good. And we can. Where's my white gel pen? That's not it. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if this works. There's a new kind of gel pen that I bought to see if it would work nicely. It's a Gel Extreme. Let's see how it does. All right. Let's look at Curb and see where I can apply this white. All right. So he has this right here. He has a white tum-tum, and this gel pen is garbage. You know what makes me mad is that it'll work on your skin. Okay, let's see if I can. It works on your skin. Then you go to put it on your art, and it's like, yeah. Ugh. Ugh. All right, I have to knock out because I have a fight to catch. Flight to catch. You have an awesome night too. Thank you for joining us, All American team. How to draw cars. Get out of here. I'm not drawing cars. I am not drawing cards. Forget about it. All right. Finding the gel pen. The gel pen is coming. I'm going to hydrate first. Okay. Hydrated. We're good. Okay. Second question for you guys. What would you like to see from me art-wise? Not necessarily just videos, but what's your favorite thing about my art and what would you like to see me elaborate on? Hi, Bridget. A Copic design challenge on a forgotten Marvel character. I think I did the two-color design or two-color drawing challenge. I'm not sure what other Copic challenges there are. I'll have to do more research. On a forgotten Marvel character, that seems like that's destined for failure. Not because of, you know, the idea, but because it's a forgotten Marvel character. Is anybody gonna like it? Copic drawings. I've been doing a lot of Copic drawings. I like my animal pieces. They have so much character. Copic drawings and watercolor drawings. Silver Surfer is hard to do. Thanks, Bridget. You like the bright colors I use? Yeah, I like working with bright colors. It's been doing well for me recently. So, OMG. Guess what? I forgot to paint. This always happens. His little star license plate. Boomski fixed. No one saw anything. Moving on. The thing that I really like about your work, other than everything else, is my line art. Glow in the dark drawing. Oh, there's got to be a way I can do that. There's got to be some pens or something. That would be great. I'd be pretty psyched about that. All right, so maybe that Copic design, Copic drawing, and more animal pieces. See, what's funny is because I'm so comfortable drawing animals, and I'm like, my people pieces need to be so good. I'm always worried about drawing animal pieces because, like, I feel like I always need practice drawing people. But I did ask you guys, so I will incorporate more animal pieces into my stuff. Do 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 do. Maybe we'll outline these with color brush pens. Do 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 do. Let's see. So I like creature designs, perhaps a video on your process of coming up with designs. Yes, somebody's asked about that, and I will go into how I'm making like my monsters. Yeah, all right, glow in the dark it is, guys. We're gonna figure it out. You have a great night, Eric. Let's see. There was an octopus I drew, and it was really cool. Thank you. Animals and humans together, working together. Animals and humans as one? Yes, I could definitely do that. What a concept. Why couldn't I have thought of that myself? You enjoy watching my sketch chat drawings. You like to listen to them while I draw. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I know a lot of people like those. And I'm trying to do an even disbursement of each kind of videos because not everybody likes long videos, and then a lot of people do. So I'm trying to make everything even for everyone. I've never been to a live video before. Oh, well, welcome. Highlighter ink glows in the dark. I'm gonna see if I can find some like paint that glows in the dark. We're gonna go full out for this glow in the dark thing. Thanks for letting me know, Fire Oak. I appreciate it. Hold on. Where's my notebook with ideas? All right. Here's my notebook, guys. See, that's where I put down like all my ideas and my commissions that I have to do. Like going right here. Let's see. Oh, these are more of my monster ideas over here. Writing it down. Glow in the dark is getting written the French down. Glow in the dark. Peace. Animals. Plus children. Not children. Why the hell did I write children? That's so weird, people. I don't have a lot of sleep going on for me, guys. Oh, and then let's see. Creating characters / creatures. That one might be a while because I'm still working on that myself. Blah, 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 blah. Golden makes glow in the dark acrylic. Ooh. All right. Yep. Got them written down. They're in here. If only my shitty webcam would pick up on it. Yep. That's going to be another thing that I'm going to put on Patreon. First goal. I'm going to change the first goal to getting a nice new webcam that I could set up from this tripod. Supposedly this is an HD webcam, but yo no sé. If you spend 10 or more and buy a sticker, would you send the other one? Yes, I'd give you 2. So you I guess you're saying like if you're gonna spend stuff on prints and then one of the things you bought was one of the stickers, yes, I would give you the sticker that you did not get. Absolutely. More Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. I love Crash Bandicoot so much. I was thinking of going back and doing more like video game style stuff, or like doing alternative versions of the video game characters today, even though everybody does that. I was also thinking of doing like, you guys have heard this before, but like alternative, my style of the Disney princesses. Like I drew a, a like punk skater Rapunzel at one point, maybe thinking about redoing her. I don't know. I got so many ideas. I gotta take things one step at a time, especially. But I'm just glad I got this idea going for this con and that people are liking that. But after this is over, I'll be right on to the next project. So you guys, thank you so much for inspiring me with that. I'm looking for my brush pen to color this. To color this part to give it a little bit more of a stronger outline. Let's see. Gameplay. Can I draw a wood elf? The wood elf. Huh, maybe. I do like drawing characters and creatures with pointy ears. Let's see. Do I play Overwatch? Yes, I do, Bridget. Yes, I do. There are times during the week where I forego sleep in order to play Overwatch. In fact, when the stream is over, I would really like some sleep right now, but I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to go play Overwatch because I need that frickin' Reaper skin, and I also would like the Kendall McCree skin. And also that Sombra skin. You know, I just want all the skins. I don't think it's too much to ask, but since they thought they were so clever telling us that they weren't going to have dupes anymore, even though they went ahead and they're like, yeah, now that you don't have dupes, you can't get any money now, idiots. We're just going to give you a bunch of stickers and Bobo. And I don't know about you guys, but I know for a fact that some of the drops I've been getting, I have gotten some of those stickers before. And they just like recolored them or something. Sorry, I went on an Overwatch tangent again. I need to stop doing that. Illumination glow stick markers are a thing. Oh, heck yeah, we're definitely going to check into those. Oh, in case you're wondering right now, I'm using a Pigma brush pen. And this is it's like the Micron pens, but at the end here, it'll say BR for brush, and it is a felt tip. It's pretty nice webcam. That's what most peeps the Logitech C920. Ooh, I'll write that down. Thank you, Tori. You are freaking awesome, Tori. We gotta do a collab or art trade or something, please. And thank you. Sometime this year, sometime this month, I'll go playing Overwatch and my commissions and do it. I'm gonna write this down really quick. C920 Logitech. I'm actually using a Logitech right now. What is this one? No, I'm not. I'm using a Microsoft. I'm a liar. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Get that McCree skin, girl. I know. I want it. I want that McCree skin. But if it's the end of the season and I only have enough money to buy one, I think I'm just going to buy the Motocross Reaper one because I got the American McCree skin. Fuck. Did you guys see that? See what I just frickin' did and I cursed? Just kidding. It's part of the piece now. I meant to make it that dark. Bam. Problem solved. Let's see. I think I'm going to draw one of Andrew Scott's characters. Go for it. Go for it. Whatever makes you happy, whatever inspires you. I inspire you to draw your own characters and figure out how he's doing his stuff and things. Princess Reaper. Oh, yes. I definitely do want to draw Reaper. I've become more fond of him. If I sent you a picture of one of my original characters on Instagram, would you send me your version of it? Well, it's kind of like an art trade, and right now I'm only doing art trades with my friends, and that's only because I don't want to like make other people feel bad by picking and choosing like who I would do art trades with. And I'm also quite limited on my time. I really don't even have time to do art trades at all with anyone. I am struggling to find time. I have a whole bunch of commissions on hold right now, specifically for this convention that I planned for you guys. And I have to get to that, but then I definitely want to do some art trades, and we'll see maybe in the future. But I will open up commissions shortly, Grace. So maybe we can make that happen. Anagram is gay. Heart. I can't draw with brush pens for the life of me. Yeah, you can. You just gotta take it easy. See, when I wasn't taking it easy, you see what happened? It's gotta be nice and slow, just like with the actual brush. Gotta take your time, show it who's boss, put it into submission. What did I use to make my intro? I used Adobe After Effects, and a friend from work showed me how to do it. Basically took a template and just replaced the logo and the information with the font that I wanted to use and my name. And it was hard, but I use Adobe After Effects. There should be, like, it's really cool. You can get some free ones, or there are some other ones that you can buy and purchase so no one shows up with your stuff. But you literally just open up Adobe After Effects and then you just exchange the stuff they put in place with like the stuff you want. And that's what I did. I'm making it sound very simple, but it's actually, I don't know, maybe for me, it wasn't that simple. Adobe After Effects was a little confusing for me, but I had a friend help me do it. So, and again, we have the YouTube, so I'm sure someone on YouTube knows how to do it way better than I do. Let's see. I think I'm done with him. Let's see if I can get a nicer. This is an awful, awful picture. He looks way better in real life. Yay, Kirby, my sweet little boy. I can't wait to see what you guys do. And we're gonna check the here, I'm gonna switch my camera really quick so I can answer your questions, and then we're gonna check the old we're gonna check the chat, or not the chat log. we're gonna check the Gweaklescon tag and see what other peeps are drawing. Let me just switch my settings. And boomski, howdy. All right, so let me answer your questions. See how I have like my little tripod and then this is the webcam I have? Like supposedly this is HD and this is really good, but it's HD at the top. False advertising, Microsoft. False advertising. Okay. Did I watch Billy or Mandy? Yes, one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network. And also love that most of the old Cartoon Network shows are on Netflix. And from time to time, I just binge watch Courage the Cowardly Dog because he's my fave. He used to scare the show used to scare the crap out of me, but I love the art style so much. I was like, am I going to do Gweaklescon next year? It's been so much fun. If you guys like it that much, yes, I absolutely will. Next year, I actually plan to, I'm going to definitely go to Tampa Bay Comic-Con. And then I think what I'll do is, after that, I will do Gweaklescon for any other people who obviously can't all make it to Tampa, Florida to check that out. But I didn't get a ticket to Tampa Bay Comic-Con this year because they were sold out and they don't send out emails when things are coming. And then hopefully I can eventually get some time off. And unfortunately, cons cost a lot of money, especially to travel. And I have anxiety, especially about planes. But I'm really working towards getting past all that. So hopefully I can hit up other states and stuff to get into other cons. Eventually, that's my goal. But until then, we will keep doing Gweaklescon. If you guys enjoy it that much, I'm enjoying it. And I'll make it even better next year because this is still a learning experience for me. Pink, the most masculine color. Well, it's pink because his name is Kirby. And his namesake is from the one and only Kirby video game. Can I draw graffiti? I actually haven't tried. I think the last time I tried to do anything remotely graffiti was like, remember in high school, everyone tried to do like the bubble letters with their name and such. I think that's it. Bye, Bridget. Thanks for being with us. Can I check the Hangout chat? I'm in the group one. Oh, you guys aren't using. You guys aren't using the group chat. I would prefer if you guys join with the Google Hangouts link. If you use the group chat, so I can see that, please. Because I don't now I don't know where to go to find the Google Hangouts chat. I can see the group chat, but I don't know where to go right now to see the other thing. I don't want to waste anybody's time. That poor baseball, never getting to know the glory of Diamond. Cyclops teeth, I wish you well. Courage, the Nutcracker episode with the dancing rats. Yes, I always love the hello, my name is Fred, and he's like, and I've been naughty. And then the one that really freaked me out was one of the first ones where it was like, return the slab. Like, I think that was one of like the original like 3D things that they put in. And then like the music, oh gosh. Yeah, the computer is awesome. I definitely have to do more Courage fan art. That's freaking awesome. You know what? Now I'm going to watch Courage. Or maybe I'm going to play Overwatch. I don't know. We'll see. Do I get loot crate boxes? Yes, if you check my salary, unfortunately, I did get loot crate boxes. What I did was I tried a couple of subscription boxes. I bought them for myself when CB passed away as kind of like, you know, like a comfort thing, like a comfort shopping thing. And I wanted to try it out. And at first it's really cool, but then you figure out like some boxes are just crap. it's just crap other than like one thing. And then some boxes will have a lot of great stuff, but you have to really be into that stuff. So like they did like a Rick and Morty, Futurama, Bob's Burger theme box, and I know Bob's Burgers. I like that show, but I don't really know Rick and Morty, and I like Futurama, but not that much. So like you really have to like everything in nerd culture to really, really get those boxes. And I feel like what you're paying for, like sometimes it's like really hit or miss. I think it's like 1 out of 4 chances you're gonna get a box where you're like, let's see. Yay, everybody hug. Let's see. Okay, cool. Now I got through all the questions. Now we're gonna go through the old Gweaklescon tag and check out everybody's art. I am so excited. I am so excited. I can't wait to see what you guys have been drawing. One time I got a box with nothing but Thomas the Tank Engine stickers. No, you didn't. Are you serious? Did you call them? And like my friends and my friends' friends, what I've heard from them, their horror stories is that they would get like the crates and cancel them, but they wouldn't cancel them. They'd keep charging them. And they would have to cancel and recancel until they would finally cancel them. Yes, let's see. Let's see. We're going to go to Instagram. Yes. And I'm going to log in as Gweakles. Or I will forget my password because it's saved on my phone. I don't have to use it. Fudge. Fudge. Okay, let's see. We're going to search hashtag Gweaklescon. All right, get that up. And then I'm going to go on to Twitter. And then we'll do the same thing. Okay, we'll show the latest. Okay. Hopefully this is working correctly. All right. Here we go. And then now I just have to share my screen. You're painting something right now, but you're not done. Don't worry about it. Gweaklescon goes all weekend long. Let's see. Let's see. Marvel or DC? Both. ¿Por qué no los both? Those. Okay, let's find the other thing, and then I'm going to share my screen. Application window. This one. Boom. All right. So this is on Instagram. This is for Food Flow 12. Let's see if the real name is on here. Ashley. She did ballpoint sketch of her Papa Kiko, the Kelpie creature. And he's a rescue. She's adorable. This came out so good. Yay. Everybody should go support each other and check out everyone's awesome artwork. I think that's a sweater. Doot. Yay. Oh, it says Gweakles. We're on my personal account right now. because I couldn't sign on to my other one because I'm dumb. Let's see. Ooh, this looks like an angry pup. Lost in space. Yay, National Doggy Day. It's 3:30 a.m. But I drew sweet small fluffy dog Benji. His fluff was hard to draw. My baby boy Aiden. He looks so cute and fluffy. Should be a plushie. Doggy should be a plushie, honestly. This too? Bork. That's cool too. Ah. There is no such thing as bad art. Well-spoken, Fire Oak. Ah, cool. Somebody drew Cat the Bat. A cool little smiley face emo. I love this. Ink Legion. All right, they don't say their name. We're gonna. All right. Love it. So excited. All right, I think that's it because I drew these things and nobody cares about that. And then on Twitter, I think we only have one so far, but I saw this earlier. Look at this. Look at this going all out. Oh, favorite fighter. Continuing the sketch, then eventually inking and coloring with Copics. So can't wait to see this one going, but if you have pieces, I'm going to share and retweet them and show them with everybody, and everybody should, because we're here to support each other and just have fun and enjoy the thing. So yeah, that's what we have so far. Tomorrow I will go through the tags again, and if you guys have drawn your doggies or your pets because it was National Day, Puppy Day or Pet Day for you, then no worries. But I'm so happy to have shared the stream with you. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you so much for your questions, your love, support. This is awesome. I can't tell you how awesome this is and how wonderful it is hanging out with you guys. I wish I had more time, and I'm sorry that so much has come up this weekend. Kirby with his doctor's appointment, and tomorrow with my grandfather, I have to go visit him. Otherwise, I would be doing way many more meetups. Maybe not as long, because if I do a bunch of small ones, I think that's better, especially for my voice, because I'm not used to talking so much. But I hope you guys have fun. I hope you enjoy little Kirby Curb. I'll be posting him, and whatever you guys work on for the rest of the weekend for Gweaklescon, please share it in the hashtags, and we'll check it again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have fun. Maybe we'll draw again, because tomorrow we have to do an earlier stream because the season finale of Game of Thrones is on. So we have to account for that. Let's see. Man. Don't worry about going Fire Oak. We're ending everything. You have a great night. Crash Bandit Crumble is my hero. Am I gonna draw something tomorrow? I'm gonna try. We'll see. We'll see how what time I get home from seeing my grandfather. But expect it to be like a little after lunchtime, like midday. I'll probably want to say like between 3 and 5 o'clock is EST is when the next hangout will be. But everyone have an amazing evening, an amazing morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your love and support. I will see you guys at the next hangout. Have a wonderful night. Mwah.